Man to man is so unjust. Jano. Welcome to SouFLoTV again, everybody. It's your host with the most. Who would ever expect, a 76-year-old farmer allegedly kills a 65-year-old woman who is known as his common law wife and mother of his child. 76, brother. You wait till you're 76 to go fling down a murder. So you are heading off to prison at 76 now for murder. You not come back out the road. You're dead in there. Or maybe he was that vicious and that overcame by anger that he decided that he has already lived long enough as a free man. So it is worth dashing her away and go do the rest of him days in a prison. Cause nobody not do him nothing in there. Well, reality has a rude awakening for you, Mr. Dirty Man. Anyhow, people, let's get right into the story. So, the children of 65-year-old Patsy Donaldson Powell, they are in shock, and they have been overcome with grief after finding their mother with her throat slashed, allegedly by a 76-year-old farmer who lives with her and children in Junction, St. Elizabeth, but has a child with deceased. So here the mix up again now. This 76-year-old farmer lives with his wife and children, you know. So him have other wife and children. So a side man this, you know. Or she is the side chick and him have a main chick and a family, you know. And he went over there and killed his side chick. And a side chick, this a hen. He went over there and killed his side chick or side hen. She is 65 years old. At 65 years old though, mommy, you're a side chick. You're still in our dealings with this man. And it has been said that throughout the community, everybody know about their relations and their cussing and quarreling and drag out. And the man live with his family. So let me reiterate again. So their mother was found with her throat slashed, allegedly by the 76-year-old farmer who lives with his wife and family in Junction, St. Elizabeth, but also has a child with the now deceased woman. God, man. I guess I got a message for the men them out there. Matter of fact, let me just go ahead and say it, because I was saying it to my wife yesterday. I said, in Jamaica, we make up music and talk about, like, my father had a song, you must be dreaming. Oh, girl, if you have man, I do house cleaning. Girl, have him a clean from the floor down up to the ceiling. Something like that. All right. You must be me not dreaming. Me clean my own house. And even when me have a wife in my house, I still clean my own house. If me say the house dirty, I don't even tell her say the house need cleaning. I get up and clean it myself. May I wash my own dishes. I want the man them listening up, because I'm going to go into this story more. But I'm pausing to send this message. Okay? As a man, nobody make nobody tell you, say, clean your house, wash clothes, fold them, hang them, dry them, all these things, clean up the kitchen, cook, and all these something, a woman job, or woman duties. It's beautiful to have a woman that feels like she wants to keep a clean house and give you a comfortable place to rest, because you're a big breadwinner and all these things. But if you so happen to be with a woman who is lacking in these areas, then it should be nothing for you to do it. And here's the reason why I do it. Because I understand that in life, man and woman end up going their separate ways. Sometimes relationships fall apart. Very rarely now you find together forever till death do us part, and the death is not prematurely at the hands of one or the other. Now old age now can't kill people together again. Them sin thing that gone is things of the past, and my grandparents' life them there. Right? So, with that said, if me get a woman and me and she go box it out in life and walk down the road of life and live life together, and we actually really do go the distance, then that's a blessing and I am thankful. But in the meantime, some of them man here, them expect that the woman must do this and she must do that, and if she don't do it, them want beat her and chop her up and this and that. No, brother. Make sure you handle all those affairs. So in the event when she decides, listen, I don't want to mess with you anymore, I'm going on my separate way, then you can say, okay then, I accept. Love you. I wish you the best. see you out there somewhere and end the story. You know, if you worry about, Lord God, who I go cook me rice and peas with the coconut milk in it? No. Because you know, if you do them something, they are ready. And who I go do my oxtail and my steamed fish and okra and these things, you know how to do those things already. Your house ever clean, your clothes them ever clean and neat. You don't need no woman to do them things that for you. You see me? Anyways, they said that, listen, the accused has since been taken into custody in connection with the murder of this woman who was a livestock farmer of Exton District in Junction. Now, according to the police report, shortly after 6 p.m. on Saturday, Donaldson Powell's daughter, who lives right next door to her mother's house, she was not there when the altercation happened, but she came home, and when she came home, she noticed that the lights inside of her mother's house were on, and she went to investigate it. Now, the news is saying that she is the child of that man and that woman that is no longer here with us. So, she lived right next door to her mommy. She came home, she looked over mama house. She said the light them still on at this time of the evening. She went over there to go investigate. Why she left the light them on like this? She saw her mother laying there on her back with a severe injury to the throat. The police later arrived after they were called, and the body of the woman was taken to the morgue for post-mortem. Investigators say that they received information that the accused was allegedly caught abusing the deceased inside her home earlier that evening. He was taken into custody by the lawmen. So, when the Gleaner visited Donaldson Powell's home on Sunday, shout out to the Gleaner for this one. When the Gleaner visited them on Sunday morning, mourners were there, including her immediate family and persons from the community were gathered inside the yard where the woman was killed. A long time I come round, come molest my mother, you know. Long time I come round, come molest my mother. Even though him live with him wife and him children them in a adjoining community. Karen Brooks, another daughter of the deceased, told the Gleaner. A long time him a come round, come molest my mother, you know. Despite living with his wife, him still come get her pregnant with my younger sister. And since then, he has been an abusive person to her, especially when him drink up him rum them and smoke up him weed, she said. Let me stop again and say this. And this is not me punishing the dead, okay, or tarnishing the dead. This is me addressing an issue that we have in our culture that seems to be the way. Alright? Somebody made a joke and them say, listen, a Jamaican woman them alone, me see, take up other people deadbeat husband and deadbeat man and side man and breed for them. And things that them are going to become fair, main squeeze and faithful to she. And these kind of things. And wife are up on these things. This is a classic case of that right there. A long time him a come round, you know, come molest my mother, you know, even though him live with him wife and him children, you know, in an adjoining community. That is what one of her daughters said. Despite living with him wife, you know, him still come get her pregnant with my younger sister. Now she said that as if the man just walk over there and boom, she pregnant. No, mommy chose to have a relationship with him, and through that relationship she became pregnant for a man that she knows has a family and wife and children that lives in the neighboring community. She still lay down with him. She decided to turn side chick, and then she went from side chick to baby mama. You know what I'm saying? So you can't really blame the man alone. Yes, me blame the man for going over there and not staying faithful to his marriage, but come on now, we're talking about Jamaica and this is becoming too old. We already know what that picture looks like. That's why I say it is the power of the woman that will govern things, because as much as the man is going to, yo baby, you know, say you're nice and round and them thing that want, give me something now. It's for the woman to say, boy, move and go. You have your family over there, so I'm not that kind of a woman. Shop lock over here, so. Right? Right. All right. Back to the whole, he is living with his wife and his children, but him still come round here, come get her pregnant with my younger sister. And since then, he has been an abusive person, especially when him drink up him rum and smoke up him weed. That is what her daughter said. Brooks said that the family members have had to call the police more than once before because the accused would beat the mother all the time. She noted that whenever the man was warned by the police, he would have just go away and then he would have just come back the next day, beg my mother to take him back and want mommy take him back, don't. She said, we beg her days upon days to get rid of him. And after he attempted to burn the house down, one point, she went to take out a restraining order on him, but he kept on coming back and talking her out of it. Anyways, classic case of abuse and abuser. There are a lot of women that for some reason cannot let go of the abuser. Him beat her like a slave. And then when he's done beating her, even when she get brave enough and say, you know what, my face bust up, look how me look, me can't take this. And family members or friends encourage her and she go to the police station and she file a report on all these things. That man is somehow still able to come back around and say, babes, you know, so I never mean it. Are you in a man? Are you make sure the way you just set me off in the wrong way? John, no, I go try not do that again and I love you, you know. And them take back the man again. Not realizing that they're taking, how many times have we heard this story? Not realizing that you're taking back the person that is going to eventually cost you your life. May I tell the woman them this from a long time and I'm still telling them no. That man they lick you one time, don't make him lick you 2 times. And we not talk about lick with no tongue. Alright? If him lick you with him tongue and you like it, then you stay. But if him lick you with the hand, me I talk about beating. Run. Don't even take up anything and run. Run left everything, just run. Alright? A grieving Brooks said that her mother had started sleeping at her brother's home and then she had become fearful of the accused. We were not there, but I heard that he came to the yard after she came over to feed her pigs and her chickens them, and him held her down inside of the house. I am willing to bet that when this man drink up him rum and smoke up him weed, and he's 76, but them eat good food in Jamaica, so him probably still get all horny. So, not turned on by wifey at the house with the kids, that's just where his responsibilities lie. Right? Him want piece of that one here. She probably are saying, I done, we done, you know. Me now give you nothing, man. Him in there hold down the woman in the house. Right? No turns into, I can't handle this rejection. You understand? I mean, now give you none. He can't handle the rejection. Wow. We were not here. But I heard that he came to the yard after she came over here because she wasn't staying at her own house. She left her yard and gone to her brother's yard go sleep because she said she fear him. But her things are over there, her livestock over there. She raised pigs and chickens. So when she went over there now to go take care of her pig and her chicken them, him show up, holding her down inside the house. The Gleaner understands that the St. Elizabeth police are now awaiting a forensic report to proceed. One investigator pointed out that since the start of the year, St. Elizabeth and Mandeville have recorded several incidents of domestic disputes that turned out to end in murder. I don't know what going on with them people here, but we can only do so much talking. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's it. So at 70 years old, this old 40 is going off to jail. OS, this lady had no family. Why was she with him after all the bangarang going on for so long? You would have think at 60-something years old, people would be wiser. But these incidents and situations really have no age group per se. An animal is an animal, Lucky G says. and he showed it at his age. He should be looking to come home from prison, not be going to do life in it. This is all about choices. CR Cool says, oh boy, say, if them young boy can't always do this, then nothing no wrong if him do it too. Whole boy say, him not take no talk from no gal. Young har hole. R.I.P. dear lady. Whole boy, no boy, no want you in a prison because you're too whole. Feka said, young or old, it doesn't matter, the gallows, the gallows, the gallows. Without the death penalty for murder, there is no justice. Not interested in statistics, just justice. What other penalty could we be just for willfully taking someone's life? 50 years in prison, a lifetime in prison. The victim is dead and the murderer is still alive. For it to be just, both should have to be dead. And that is why murder has become a scourge on the nation of Jamaica. No respect for justice. Put politics and pragmatism ahead of it. Now, the deadly consequences of disregarding this universal law is horrendously being experienced. My appropriate condolences. May I read two more comments and then we're going to quit. One says from Defender. Defender says, your suggestions mean that we should be adding a significant amount of legal murders to the annual carnage. Killing in any form is for barbarians and has no place in a civilized society. Then again, JA could hardly be considered as a civilized society today. And then Feka replied, my last comment reading, and said, guess the USA is not a civil society. The death penalty is practiced in many states. Death penalty, in trial, by jury and conviction in democratic societies is never murder. Whether by definition or otherwise, it is the satisfying of justice under law. Some people are so impressed by intellectuals, no matter where they are from, that they disregard better judgment and blindly accept all their declaration. This is a sign of inferiority complex. Now, we have had this discussion many times before in Jamaica about returning the death penalty, and this is one of the reasons why people are saying, no man, Andrew Holness really sit down and go on like nothing on go on. And people are saying, what do y'all expect him to do? How is he supposed to stop domestic disputes all over the country and all these things? And I have reiterated to people that it's not about stopping the domestic disputes. It's about, and not about stopping murders. It's about putting a consequence out there that is so severe that it becomes a real deterrent, because people are now afraid. When a man think, say he might go murder somebody, nowadays, most of the time in Jamaica, they think I can do it and get away with it because I know other people, a lot of other people that have done it and gotten away with it, right? That is one. For two, you should have a deterrent in place that is so strong that the very thought of doing it and getting caught would make a man stand up and piss up himself right which part him there. That means him not gonna do it. It will be his last resort after his last resort. You know what I'm saying? But, of course, so be it. And the society is the way it is. And criminals and murderers are not afraid. And they kill, and they kill, and they live to talk about it. Leave your comments in the comment section below. And let's talk about this one in SouFLoTV. This one covers so many angles, man. From dysfunctional relationship to the age bracket, to the sleeping with people, man, and husband and breeding for them, to staying too long in an abusive relationship and not recognizing the signs, and women taking back their abusers, and all this stuff to where it ends up in death. I'll see you in the comment section. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I'm out. Peace.